Hey, this is Joel at Joel Green Studios. I decided to do something a little bit different. So today, I'm not working in wood yet. I have some ideas. But what I wanted to do is make a kegerator. So what I went ahead and did, and as I bought this Denby fridge, it's a dorm fridge, 4.4 cubic. It is actually model number DRO44A6BSLDB. This is basically the fridge that you'll pick up over at Costco. Why I picked this one is because it's an all refrigerator. There is no upper freezer in there that I have to mess with. And it has more room in there for my corny kegs. So what I went ahead and did is I purchased this piece here. And then the first thing you're going to want to do this is take off the top piece. This is a decorative piece. There's 3 screws in the back and it slides right off, like so. So once you get to that point, what I decided is we're going to need to drill a hole right at the top so that my tower can go in here, the stainless steel. I'm going with about an 1.5 inch drill hole right here so my lines can come on up. Well, when I put the top piece back on, it's going to have a little bit of a bounce to it because when I took it off, it had styrofoam under there. Well, I don't want that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and glue on down a piece of about a 1/4 inch plywood. I'm going to use some epoxy, some E6000. You can find this all over the place, any hardware store. I think it's going to be really good because it'll wood and the top of this metal piece here and the plastic is going to be what I want. And then once that gets affixed there, then I'll go ahead and mark my hole here and drill on down. So what we got going on in here, let me go ahead and tell you before I drill, as you can see there is a light in here. From what I've been told is if I drill just right behind the back of it, there aren't any wires to get caught up in, so I'm all good. Once I get that hole drilled, I'm going to go ahead and take some metal tape, and that metal tape I'm going to put it around the edges and whatnot. Now, so here is the problem I've got with the door. I've seen several different things. I can come in here and Dremel these out. Just Dremel this whole section out here, sand it, and then put some metal tape on there and make it as good as new. I've also seen others go ahead and completely remove the door itself and then put something in its place that's flat, like let's say a dry erase board, which would be a cool thing. I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I might just go the whole Dremel way, put the tape on there, and see if that works. If it doesn't work, then I've got other options. So I can get in here, once I get done, I can get 2 corny kegs and my CO2 right there in the back on the shelf. So this is going to be pretty cool. I decided to do this because I've been playing around with brewing beer. So my first beer that will go in here, I'll have 2 corny kegs. One will be a root beer that I make, and the other one will be a triple chocolate vanilla smoked porter. A lot going on with that beer, but I've made it before, and it's delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and get that glued down in part 1 here, and then I'm going to go ahead and drill the hole and get that done, get the top back on, and then I'll show you where I've taped it. And I may even Dremel out the door and get that done too, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching, and we'll go step by step with that. See you in part 2.